Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to y'all. It is 8:08, so it is time for our morning affirmations. I got my t-shirt on again from the I'm Worthy of Love series. I'm worthy of love just because I'm me. It's got my name on it. One of my followers, one of my cousins, Coco made this for me. I wore it before, but she ain't see it before. But I wore it again today because it's comfortable, and I like it. So anyway, so today we're here for day 4 of 10 out of our I Am Worthy of Peace series. It seems like this week has gone by extremely fast. We are already at December 2nd of 2021, and I feel like the month of November came in and just like it came in for like 45 seconds and left and said, y'all can have Thanksgiving real quick since y'all want to be Christmas so bad. We're gonna hurry up and go through. Anyway, so today we have our affirmation for the day, and our affirmation for this day out of our I'm Worthy of Peace, I Am Worthy of Joy series is: I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things I like. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things I like. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things I like. Yesterday we talked about luxury. Yesterday we talked about comfort, and being worthy enough to access those things, whether or not we are wealthy financially, so that we can maintain our wealth in spirit. Today is a little bit different because sometimes we give ourselves access to those things, we have access to those things that bring us joy, but we don't actually take the time to enjoy them, to indulge in them, to take them all the way in. So I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things that I like. I went through a phase in life where I swear I ate every single meal on the go. Like, I ate in my car while driving, like to and from here and there. My breakfast in the morning on the way to work, my lunch between appointments, driving around the city. Maybe I eat my dinner at home if I didn't have to work late, and I still might be eating that on the go, eating that on my bed, or while trying to watch TV, or trying to catch up on my emails, or whatever it is. It just felt like everything was on the go, and I wasn't enjoying something simple as my food. I'd make dinner and then wouldn't even take the time to actually enjoy it, like taste all the flavors and all the stuff like that, because I was under this impression that my time was worth to be spent somewhere else. And so I had to come to the conclusion that, I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things that I like. Not just have them around me, but actually enjoy them. When we are in high stress states, the thing that seems to be at least accessible is time, because time is finite, or it feels finite, but there's always time. There's always time within the structure of what you're already doing to enjoy what you like. If you have it around you, if you have access to things that you like, and we talked yesterday about finding the joy in the small things, finding the comfort in the small things, finding your luxuries in the small things. Well, if you have them, take time to enjoy them. If you have a soft blanket, put it on you. Rub on it for 10 seconds. It might change your perspective of exactly how soft and how much you love that thing. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things that I like. If you planned a long vacation, I know tons of people who planned a vacation and didn't enjoy themselves a lick. Why? Because they didn't give themselves the mental space and the time to actually enjoy this whole thing that they planned and paid for. Why? Because they're worried about drama at home. They're worried about work back home. They're worried about kids. They're worried about all sorts of things instead of actually taking the time to be present in the moment, the thing that they're engaging in. But you have to remember, I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things that I like. Some of us have access, but we limit ourselves. We say, no, I shouldn't, no, I couldn't, no. And make excuses to not actually take a moment to enjoy life. Enjoy this life that you live. If you didn't used to make a lot of money, now you make a lot of money, you're worthy enough to enjoy, to take some time to enjoy that money. Didn't have no kids, now you got some kids. I'm worthy enough to take time to enjoy my kids and not just raise them and not just discipline them and not just hurt them from time to time, from place to place, but actually taking some time to enjoy, like, how their personalities are. Are they like you? Are they like their other parent? Are they funny? Are they artistic? Are they smart? Do they act like you so you don't like them? You should learn to like them. You should learn to like yourself. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things that I like. You bought nail polish, put it on your fingers. Take the time, make the time, prioritize the time. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy, not just experience, not just have access, not just have proximity to, but actually enjoy the things that I like. I'm worthy enough to actually watch this movie all the way through that I said I was going to sit down and watch, to actually enjoy the things that I like, to put down the things that are stressful for just a moment and be mindful and be present with the things that bring me comfort and peace. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things that I like. I am worthy enough to carve out time and space for myself despite my responsibilities, especially if I have a partner or other people in my household who can help balance and take on some of those responsibilities to give me a respite for a moment. I'm worthy enough for that. I counsel a lot of women and mothers who feel like they do not deserve to take time for themselves because they are responsible for so much. And I'm like, but you're also responsible for yourself and your own well-being. And if you take time for everything except yourself, you won't have any of you left. I mean, I've picked several books years ago and have yet to take the time to read them. So you got to the point where you know what you like, you have access and proximity to what you enjoy, but you're not actually taking the time to enjoy it. Read the book. You like reading, read the book. Because what's the point of buying books if you're not going to read them for them to be pretty? What's the point of living life if you're not going to take time to enjoy it? Take the picture, wear the dress, go the place. Take the break. I'm worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things I like. Sit down for 15 of your 30-minute break and actually eat your food. You don't have to stare at the computer. Ooh. It's okay. If you have joy, if you feel refreshed, if you're ready to go, it'll make the difference in your performance. It'll make up that time that you just took to yourself. I'm worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things I like. Why you gotta talk about me? Look, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about, well, I guess I am talking about you. I'm talking about whoever needs to hear it. Whether you watching live or you watching on a replay, I'm talking to whoever needs to hear it. Whether you see it today, tomorrow, next week, next year, I'm talking to whoever needs to hear it. I'm worthy enough to take time for myself to actually enjoy the things that I like. You spend so much time doing stuff you don't like out of obligation. All that time banked up. I receive it this morning. I'm glad you do receive it, Charmone. That's my cousin. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things I like. You know, I went through this phase in my life where I brewed coffee pretty much every morning. See, y'all say I'm talking about y'all, but I'm talking about me. The second or third story I didn't tell about myself. I used to brew coffee every morning and never pour a cup and never, or if I did pour a cup, never drink it. But come home at the end of the day, full, half full, mostly full cups of coffee, just chilling on my desk, chilling on my dresser, chilling in the kitchen on the counter, wherever I done sat it down. If I poured the cup in the first place, I do like the aroma. You know, the best part of waking up is Folgers in my cup, but in my cup and in my belly, I literally was not taking the 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 5 seconds to pour a cup of coffee and sip it. I like coffee. Just wasting creamer, just wasting sugar, just wasting coffee. Because I didn't prioritize taking a moment just to enjoy something that I like. And then what do? End up buying coffee later on in the day. And then not enjoying it because I'm drinking it on the run too. I'm worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things I like. I keep talking about parents. My mom did this to me when I was younger, and I did it to my son when he was younger, and it was magnificent. Once he got to the age where it was just like unfair to send him to bed at like 8 o'clock, but I still needed my me time. At the end of the day, we had this thing called room time. My mom did it when we was young, and I did it when my son was young. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. You have entertainment. Just it's time for you to be in your room, and it was part of our decline for the day leading to bedtime. So, you know, bring the energy down, quit running around the house. You know, you can watch TV, play video games, but you gotta be in your room. Room time, it was beneficial for both us as in the having been in the child and the adult position of room time. It is beneficial for both. Because we all need to take time to enjoy the things we like. As a kid, I was like, so I ain't got no chores. I'm done with all of that for the day. You just want me in my room, just chilling? No problem. All the stuff I like is in there anyways. And as a parent, it's like, yes, I need some space, but I don't think it's fair to send you to bed because it's, you know, it's still early. But I would like to some time to, I want to watch a movie with some cussing in it, and I don't want you here while I'm trying to do that. You've been fed. You've been provided for. Everything you need is, you know, and I'm still accessible. If the house catch on fire, you bleeding or something, and you sad, need a hug, I'm still over here. But creating boundaries to where you're allowed to take the time to yourself to enjoy the things you like. So kid be in there playing video games, parent in there being, I don't know, reading, breathing, whatever it is you need to do. But that's a way to instill the worth in the individual and in the next generation. Because everybody needs a little time to rejuvenate, to enjoy things you like. In order to prioritize these types of things, you have to set boundaries with other people and around yourself. Just like we set the boundary of room time means XYZ. You be in your room, you can have fun, but I need my space so that I can recalibrate. Anything else, if you do not prioritize yourself and then set boundaries with yourself to actually follow through with that time that you set aside for yourself, everything and everyone else will come in and eat the time that you have available. There's always something to do. For the busy people, there's always something to do. So why not insert yourself in that something to do? And why not insert things that you actually enjoy and find rejuvenating and invigorating in those somethings to do? For the people who are depressed and lack motivation and don't do much at all, who may be on the other end of that spectrum, even if you were unproductive, you still are worthy of doing things that you enjoy. Even if you were traditionally unproductive. Because that depression ain't going to lift if you're not doing things that you enjoy. Matter of fact, it is a sign of depression to not want to be engaged in things that you enjoy. So if that is the state of mindset you're in, the state of being that you're in, you have to remember you are worthy enough to take time for yourself to enjoy the things that you like. Enjoy the things that you used to like. Because if you don't like them anymore, it may not be the thing. It might be you. And we extra need to prioritize that to get that serotonin going. Get that dopamine going. Get those chemicals in your brains that will make you happy, to give you fulfillment in those activities. Because you're worth it. On the good days, on your bad days, on your busy days, and your poor days. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things that I like. It takes 4 seconds, 3 seconds to enjoy a sunset. If that's what you're into. It takes 10 minutes. It actually only takes 10 minutes to actually consume a plate of food. If you just focus on just it, especially something small, 10, 15 minutes. You're worth that. You're worth that. To actually engage with it, taste it, and enjoy it. You're worth that. You're worth whatever time, big or small, it takes for you to be able to calibrate and enjoy yourself. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things that I like. You got this. Hey, Michelle, I see you just popped in. We're about to actually go into prayer and take it on out. But the affirmation for today was, I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things that I like. Whether you are busy and you need to carve it in and set boundaries with yourself so that you actually prioritize your enjoyment and fulfillment, so that you stay mindful, or if you need to stay mindful to actually be engaged in the thing that you are focusing on, that you're trying to enjoy, or if you need to start to insert those things back in your life because you've gotten away from them because of depression, because of the pandemic, or whatever the reason. I am worthy enough to take time for myself to enjoy the things I like. So with that being said, we're going to go on in prayer and then we're going to take it on out. Our God, creator, the seer, sayer, knower, doer, beer of all things, we thank you. We thank you for this day. We thank you for this opportunity to commune with one another. We thank you for your guidance along this journey of affirming ourselves, affirming the things that we are our self-worth, and affirming the things that we need in our communities to thrive. We thank you for this day. And we ask that you cover us as we learn to take pleasure and fulfillment and joy in all the things that you granted us access to. For you did not create us to worry or fear, but to worship. And we thank you. And we thank you for your provisions. And we thank you for your comfort. We ask that you open our hearts so that we may see and enjoy everything that you have blessed us with. Amen. Amen. I say. All right, y'all. If you appreciated this message today, I really like this one. I've actually been enjoying this series quite a bit. As always, I encourage you to internalize it, to carry the message with you throughout your heart, throughout your day, whether you see it live or if you see it on the playback today, tomorrow, next year. I appreciate you spending time with me. If you know anybody who could be encouraged by this message, I encourage you to share it with them directly, share it on your timeline. And of course, if you want to give a little financial appreciation to my time and labor, you can always hit my Cash App, $Moesghetti. Don't know why somebody would be calling me right now, but I'm almost done. But, yeah, hashtag Moesghetti, spelled just like my name. Buy me a coffee, buy me a car, whatever's in your pockets or in your heart. I appreciate it all. But I don't do this for fortune and fame. I just do this because I'm trying to live my purpose on purpose. And part of that is to spread light into dark places. So with that being said, I wish you all the best days. I hope that you can take the opportunity, even if it's just a short moment, to enjoy things that you like, to enjoy your moments, enjoy your days, and, relish in them, steep in them. And I will see you all tomorrow at 8:08. Peace.